The truth about auto stop-start system nobody talks about. Have you ever rolled up to a red light and felt your car's engine turn off, only to hear it rev back to life when you lift your foot off the brake? That's the auto stop-start system doing its thing. It's promoted as an eco-friendly feature that saves fuel and cuts emissions. But is it really the technological win-win it seems to be? Or is there more to this system? Something automakers and sales reps aren't telling you. Today we're uncovering the truth about the auto stop-start system. By the end of this video, you'll know the real pros, cons, and whether it's a game changer or just another gimmick. Let's dive in. First things first, what exactly is this auto stop-start system? Simply put, it's a feature designed to temporarily shut off your car's engine when you're idling, like at a stoplight, and restart it automatically when you're ready to move again. It's intended to save fuel and reduce carbon emissions, especially in heavy stop-and-go traffic. This technology isn't brand new. In fact, it started appearing in vehicles over a decade ago as automakers sought innovative ways to boost efficiency and meet stricter environmental regulations. Today, the system is widely available in many newer vehicles, from compact cars to SUVs. At first glance, it seems like a genius solution, right? But let's explore how it actually works to understand both its strengths and weaknesses. The auto stop-start system might sound like magic, but it's really a high-tech combination of sensors, advanced components, and sophisticated software. Here's how it works. When you come to a complete stop, the system uses sensors to detect that no additional power is needed. At this point, the engine shuts down automatically to save fuel. Once you lift your foot off the brake or engage the clutch in a manual car, the system instantly restarts the engine so you can continue driving. This process relies on several key components working together. Your car likely has an upgraded starter motor designed for frequent restarts, a more robust battery to handle the extra demand, and advanced electronics to ensure seamless transitions. Sounds pretty smooth, right? Well, the reality isn't always as perfect as it seems on paper. Let's give credit where it's due. There are clear benefits to this system, especially for certain types of drivers. For one, it can improve fuel efficiency. By shutting off the engine during idle periods, it reduces the amount of fuel wasted while the car isn't moving. Over time, this could lead to noticeable savings at the pump, especially for drivers who spend a lot of time in urban traffic. It's also marketed as an environmentally friendly innovation. Since your car isn't burning fuel while stopped, it produces fewer emissions. On paper, this translates to a smaller carbon footprint, which is a win for the planet. Finally, automakers benefit greatly by meeting stringent government regulations for emissions and fuel economy. But while the system looks great in tests and advertisements, does it hold up in real-world driving? Let's take a closer look. Here's where the plot thickens. While the auto stop-start system shines under ideal conditions, it comes with some drawbacks that you need to know about. First up, increased wear and tear. Frequent engine restarts can take a toll on certain components, like the starter motor and battery. Sure, manufacturers design these parts to handle the extra workload, but over time, this added strain may result in quicker wear and hefty repair bills. Second, the system can cause extra stress on the engine. Restarting the engine so frequently isn't as effortless as it seems. In the long run, constant stopping and starting could lead to issues with engine components like bearings or turbochargers. And let's not forget the inconvenience factor. Some drivers find the system annoying because the delays in restarting the engine, minor as they may be, can be frustrating in stop-and-go traffic. Imagine trying to merge into busy traffic, only for your car to hesitate because the engine needs a moment to restart. It's not dangerous, but it can be a hassle. Lastly, many drivers might be expecting big savings on gas, only to realize that the gains are minimal for some driving habits. If you mostly drive on highways or open roads where you're not stopping often, this system might not save you much. There are a few common myths about the auto stop-start system that need to be debunked. Let's clear the air on these. One common misconception is that the system saves tons of money on gas. The reality is, the savings depend heavily on your driving style. If you're someone who racks up lots of city miles, you'll probably notice some fuel savings. But if you're a long-distance highway driver, the impact will be much smaller, maybe even negligible. Another myth is that all cars benefit from the system equally. Luxury vehicles or hybrids often have systems calibrated to perform more seamlessly, while others might feel clunky or intrusive. And while auto stop-start can lower emissions, the environmental benefits might be offset by the energy-intensive process of producing more durable batteries and stronger starters. So, if the feature isn't for everyone, who actually benefits from it? Well, the answer depends on a few factors. If you live in a busy city with lots of stop-and-go traffic, the auto stop-start system might be a good fit for you. The more time you spend idling at lights, the more fuel and emissions you're saving. Additionally, drivers who are conscious of their environmental impact may appreciate even the small carbon reductions it offers. However, if you're someone who spends most of your time cruising on highways, you might not see enough benefits to outweigh the potential drawbacks. Auto stop-start systems are often marketed as eco-friendly, but is the environmental impact as significant as it appears? While it does reduce emissions during driving, we also need to consider the production costs of this system. For instance, manufacturing more durable batteries and starter motors requires additional resources, which increases the car's overall carbon footprint. So while it helps reduce emissions in the short term, the picture isn't as black and white when you consider the long-term environmental cost. Ultimately, the system is better than doing nothing. But it's not the ultimate solution to greening our roads. For that, we'd need technologies like hybrid and fully electric vehicles to take the spotlight. What if you're not a fan of the auto stop-start system? The good news is that many vehicles offer the option to disable it. A simple button or menu setting can turn it off, giving you full control of your driving experience. However, be aware that disabling it might slightly reduce your overall fuel efficiency. So, is the auto stop-start system a revolutionary innovation or just another gimmick? The truth lies somewhere in between. It's a technology with clear benefits, like improved fuel efficiency and lower emissions, but also undeniable downsides, such as increased maintenance costs and engine stress. Ultimately, whether it's worth it depends on your driving habits, vehicle, and priorities. If you're driving in a dense urban environment, this system could be a small but helpful step towards saving fuel and protecting the planet. But for others, it might feel more like a hassle than a blessing. What do you think about the auto stop-start system? Have you found it helpful, or are you constantly turning it off? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more useful content just like this. Safe travels, everyone!